Light Warriors. How's it going? I'm here with my friend Marcus, which is my Filipino martial arts instructor. What's an instructor? We might edit that out. I don't know. Say hello, Marcus.
Hello, everyone.
Cool. So we're going to do some Filipino martial arts drills. And in Filipino martial arts, such as Escrima, Kali,
And Arnis.
and Arnis, dual wielding is sort of their specialty, which is great. And it is one of the most well-known martial arts for double weapons, a weapon in each hand. And we're going to show you three pretty basic drills that are practiced in pretty much every Filipino martial arts class for the most part. And they're great for an introduction to using two weapons. And they are great for developing that hand-eye coordination and that muscle memory to get your dual weapon wielding down. We use shorter weapons typically in Filipino martial arts so that we can have more angles of attack versus longer weapons. Isn't that right?
Correct.
Okay. And so we're going to do three drills. We call them parallel drills. What are they called in the Philippines?
I couldn't tell you the translation of all the drills and their names, but they're just called parallel drills.
Parallel drills, okay.
Yeah, Sinawali drills.
Sinawali, okay. So Sinawali. And what does Sinawali mean?
Sinawali means weaving.
Good.
To weave.
Okay, so we're going to be weaving from left to right, left to right. So these are three of the most basic drills, and this drill is called, most of these are called what? Heaven and Earth, is that right?
Heaven and Earth is the double Sinawali, the one that we do at the end. Usually.
That's the final one? Okay, so the final one is Heaven and Earth. But we're going to start with the basic one. And so you can take it away with this one. How does this one start, Marcus?
This one starts, most of these strikes, or all the strikes, are 45-degree angle about. And we simulate striking about head level.
Okay.
And then it would follow through and go to the knee, down to the knee for the first one. So same hand. And then we would switch sides, strike at head level.
Head level.
And then swing down to the knee.
45 degrees on each one.
Angles. So it would just continue head, knee, head, knee.
So that's pretty basic. All right.
All the drills from the school that I do are all head, knee, strike. There are variations, different instructors, different disciplines, but all the ones that I learned
Are from head to knee.
head to knee.
And you'll notice we're moving around a little bit. You may not move around at first. You probably just stay stationary to get the technique down. But once you get the strikes down, you can move around. You can do all kinds of different steps. You can cross your feet like this. You can go a little lower if you want to. I do have a question on this for you. Retake that. I have a question for you on this. Is this pretty much the starting stance by the shoulders? Or do I notice some people start down here and some people start wherever. But on this one,
some people are real relaxed. I would think this is too relaxed. A
So this is too relaxed.
More realistic stance would be here, ready to either strike or block.
okay.
When the weapon's down here, it takes longer to move and to react to something that's coming at you.
Okay. So we'll
So it would be better to have the weapon at the ready
right.
versus
Yeah, way down here is like, you have to expend more energy and
right.
it doesn't look as good.
Cosmetic too,
All right, so that's the first one.
which I always just call top bottom.
Right, top, bottom. Okay, so we'll move on to the second one. I'll take it away on this one. So we start in a chambered stance like this. You've got one saber underneath the arm. Of course, if this were a real lightsaber, you wouldn't want to touch yourself. But in Filipino martial arts, that's fine because you're using a rattan stick instead. And some people will actually rest it right here, kind of as a resting stance. But if it were a real lightsaber, you wouldn't want to do that. So, I mean, my habit is to hold them at some distance away. So this is the chambered ready stance right here. one over the shoulder, one under the arm. So we're mirroring each other, or actually if you look at us side by side, we're the same. But facing each other, it looks like it's the opposite. So the first one starts high towards the head at a 45-degree angle, and then you pull back, and then the next one is low at a 45-degree angle towards the knee, and you pull back, and the third one, high. And then you're going to switch. And then the same thing, high towards the head, 45-degree angle, pull back towards the knee, and then towards the head again, and you switch. So it's 3 hits, 1, 2, 3, and switch. 3 hits again, 1, 2, 3, and switch, and continuous. Some people get the switching messed up more than anything else is what I see. But it's just top, bottom, top until you get a little smoother and get a little faster and relax into it and just have fun. And then you can move around a little bit. And you get a rhythm going. Pa, pa, pa. Sort of like a little dance. Ta, ta, ta. Da, da, da. Lightsaber noises. These lightsabers don't make noises, so I have to imagine them. And then eventually, once you get better, you move around a lot. Sort of psych out your opponent a little bit. Oh, messed up. Let's keep going. Mess up, you just keep going. All right, so that's the second basic drill. All right, so the third drill. You want to take this one away, Marcus?
Sure. The third drill is what we call a double Sinawali, and it starts off the same way as the second drill.
So we're starting out chambered.
Both weapons on the same side.
Okay.
And the first strike would be to the head, but instead of pulling it back, you would follow through with the strike and carry it over to the next shoulder.
Okay.
Second strike would be to the knee. It would also follow through, and you would pick it up all the way behind you at the beginning, just to over exaggerate to make sure you get the movement correctly.
Okay, so we're pulling way back after the second strike.
The third strike is also to the head, like the first one, and that one would bounce back and chamber underneath your arm. So you're starting off the same way on the other side.
All right.
First strike, strikes to the head level, follows through to the other side.
Okay.
Second strike, knee level, follows through all the way behind you. Third strike, head level, and then it resets to the other side. So follow through, bring this back.
All right.
Follow through, bring it back.
My instinct is to start moving quick, but when you first do these, you're probably gonna not move much, so you can get the technique down. And you go slow. These do take a little time to get right, but they flow really well once you get it done. See, I'm not pulling back proper. You're showing better technique than I am. Now I'm pulling back. We can get faster and faster. If you've got the strength, you can go lower. You can go to your knee. And that's it. So, what are some of the mistakes you see people making when they do this drill?
I believe the most common mistake for the set that we do, the strikes are head, knee, head on all of them. And the two biggest mistakes that I see is not the 45-degree angle, but the angle is cut almost straight across.
Which can be dangerous.
It can be dangerous as far as striking the hands, striking each other's hands. If you both keep a good distance, you wouldn't have to worry about your hands being struck as much. But usually we're a little bit closer on these, so the danger of hitting each other's hands is what the issue is. And then also the second strike, the first strike is almost always head level, and the second strike tends to come a little bit higher.
So it could be up here.
Instead of it being knee level, it becomes waist level. So, which isn't an issue if both people are doing it, but if one person is striking knee level and the other person is striking waist level, hands get hit.
You're gonna miss or hit the hands.
Correct. So those are the biggest issues. Angle, as far as 45-degree angle versus almost 90-degree angle.
Right. That's a different technique.
Yeah. And then for our set, because we're doing a knee strike, for not everyone to be doing knee strike. If one person's doing a waist level strike, you'd be striking each other's hands.
Oh, this last set, what's it called again?
This is double Sinawali.
Or heaven and earth, right?
Heaven and earth.
Yeah, so.
Which I do not remember the translation, but heaven and earth.
That's okay.
So heaven, earth, heaven.
So again,
Earth, heaven.
so again, we want to make sure we're at a 45 degree, not 15 degree or 90 degree, you're just going to miss.
Correct.
So 45 degree on the top and the bottom. And this too, this sort of crosses almost.
Depending on the angle that you're coming at, if we were rotating more, it would still be a 45-degree angle.
Right.
It's not this.
Yeah, this can still hit your hands. Okay. So we'll just, so that's pretty much it. And once you get these basic drills down, you can get you a buddy and get you some short lightsabers, build them or order them online. And then you've got the Sinawali down. And that's the basics. So that's it for now, Light Warriors. Peace out.